What's going on, everyone? It's Wednesday, and it's a bottom line with Miz. And we're not going to beat around the bush. The Giants went out and brought in a kid today, Mickens, who used to play for Tampa Bay. I guess they're looking at him as a punt returner. Let's get this out of the way right now. The Giants brought in a fucking clown, a bum, okay? A certified scrub. The Giants continue to try to fill spots with certified scrubs. We don't match up with most of the teams in the NFC talent-wise. Now you want to bring in the guy who, again, means nothing to me. But you could have brought him in instead of putting Adoree Jackson at punt return. And now that we look back on the season, Adoree Jackson at punt return was the biggest mistake of the year. The season turned around on that injury. And Xavier McKinney, Odoa kid, yeah, deserves to go out and have a vacation and have a good time, right? But you weren't responsible. And that McKinney injury has now fucking wrecked our season. Not completely wrecked yet, but yo, we'll get there. Sunday night, the Giants play for their season against Washington. And if the Giants lose, the season's fucking over. Whether you like it or not, it's done. Okay? Now, continue bringing in clowns. Yo, we reverted back into a circus. We are again a circus. We had respect. We were 7-2 this year. We had expectations, something we haven't had in years, which is embarrassing for the Giants because I grew up with full-blown expectations every season, and most years they were met. So here we are. We have a game, an elimination game to me Sunday night. You positive fans could paint it any way you want. I've been telling you all year. I told you so. Here we are. I told you we would lose the Lions games. I told you we did not look good in the Texans game. We never came out of the bye. And that's because Adoree Jackson suffered a knee injury the week before the bye in Seattle. And McKinney went on vacation and never came the fuck back. Okay? 1-2 punch has destroyed our year. No, it's not Barkley. No, we've had injuries in the interior of the line and he's not getting any holes. But it's because we have nobody that scares anyone on the outside. Our wide receivers are embarrassing. Embarrassing. The worst wide receiving core in the NFL. Why am I so mad? Because I'll tell you why. After the Giants were 7-2, here we are at 7-5-1. Looking like the same piece of shit team we looked like last year. And don't tell me, oh, come on, Miz. No. I keep the shit real. I live on Earth. You guys want to be out there sugarcoat the year. You were talking about 12 wins a few weeks ago. Well, wake the fuck up. Here we are. Sunday night. Our whole season's on the line. And I got news for you. It's more than the season. It's our self-dignity. And what are we doing? We're bringing in some fucking bum off the street who belongs in a grocery store, right? We pull him off when nobody else wants him, and we're going to stick him in there. He's going to help us at punt return. It's ridiculous, bro. And McKinney's not practicing. Adoree's not coming back yet. So you mean to tell me we're going to Washington with the secondary we just watched against the Eagles, which was the sloppiest, ugliest piece of shit product in the secondary in the entire NFL. The Eagles put up a 48 spot and they laughed at us while doing it. And I got fucking news for you. The Eagles could have put up 60 if they wanted to. All right? Sunday night, the Giants go to Washington. And if you tell me McKinney's not going to roll up that hand and play, all right? After what he did to our season. If you're not going to wrap up that hand and at least try to play, I ain't got no confidence. None at all. And if we lose Sunday night, the season's over. All you positive, I want to dream fans, oh no, it's not over yet. We can go to Minnesota. No, we can't. We shouldn't even go to Minnesota on Christmas. Because if you think you're going to Minnesota on Christmas in their dome with their offense and our disgrace of a secondary, and you think that we're going to stop them from scoring 30, and we all know we can't score 30, like we can't even get close to 30. How you winning that game? Then you got a home game against the Colts, which I know we can win, but it might be too little too late. And don't look now. Detroit is fire right now. They're not only fire, they're those teams you talk about that get hot in the second half of the year and take it into the playoffs. They are surging at 100 miles per hour. And the facts are we're sinking. And there's nobody out there to throw us a lifeboat. Sunday night, the Giants play their season. Forget the playoff game. That's the season game for both teams, more so for us. And we're sitting here staring at the same secondary in the face that we watched last week. And we know with that secondary, we're not winning a football game the rest of this year. And here the Giants are signing some bum out of a fruit store. You gotta be kidding me! You know what? I'll say it. A lot of fans don't like saying this. I'll fucking say it. And none of it is Daniel Jones' fault either. Because once again, this guy's playing with garbage. Garbage. Below NFL talent all around him outside of Barkley. And Barkley's suffering again because there's nobody for them to watch on the defensive side, on the outside. So they're locking 9 players down on Barkley. And he can't find a hole. Who scares you on this receiving core? You tell me. You're the defensive coach for the other team. Who scares you? You can put 2 corners on the outside and load the box with your safeties. Slayton's not beating you. James is not beating you, man. Yeah, they may move with chains now and then, but they don't scare you past 7 yards. Let's keep it real. And you guys want Daniel Jones to work miracles. And I'm not telling you he may be here, he may not be here next year. I'm good with whatever choice Joe Schoen makes right now. Believe me, I'm not sitting here picking Jones over the team or the future. I'm not. But keep it real. Who's this guy fucking working with, bro? You want to use Jones as your beat-up dummy, as your punching bag? Go ahead. Fact of the matter is, you could get any quarterback in the league with this receiving core and the broken parts in the interior of this offensive line, and he ain't gonna do shit. Even Peyton Manning would have a hard time with what he's got around, what Daniel Jones has around him. Bottom line, this ain't even a Jones video. The Giants play their season Sunday night. Okay? I thought we would have McKinney back. I'm hoping we have Bredesen back. Those are 2 big-time key players. We got to have Leo back. But we really need Xavier McKinney in the worst way, because his secondary is a scrub right now. And if the Giants lose Sunday night, man, the season's fucking over. I don't care what you tell me. The season's finished. And I'll make a case we'd be better off losing out the rest of the way. And it pains me, it hurts me to say that. I hate that shit. But once again, here we are staring the same shit in the face. Lose out the rest of the way. If you lose Sunday night, the season's over. And unfortunately, losing out might be more valuable than winning another game and missing the playoffs. Sunday night is our season. Don't you forget we were 7-2. The Giants better come into this game as fucking angry as this fan base is. And that's the bottom line.